What is going on, you guys? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to another video. Today here on the channel, I want to talk about something I've been hearing a lot from a lot of people and asking me questions, and it's basically the actual value of the FASNACht Mask. As you know, the FASNACht Mask event is currently going on, and a lot of people are asking me what they can sell each mask for in their respected vendors. First things first, guys, I want to add two things to this video before we dive right in and talk about the value of these masks. And the first thing I want to mention is do not sell the mask until FASNACht is over. Think of it as like a long-term investment. The longer you hang on to the mask, the more valuable it's going to become. So like waiting like 4 or 5 weeks till after FASNACht can probably get you peak value for the mask, but also waiting at least, like, I normally wait until like the week after, and that's when I post mine because I've been patient and I don't want it to sit in my inventory for too long. That's just me though, but I recommend not posting it until FASNACht concludes. Now, bouncing off that, I said two things I was going to add. The other one I'm going to add is do not sell your mask to NPC vendors. The NPC vendors are going to extremely undervalue each mask in the game. So like they're only going to give you like 10 to 15 caps per one, and obviously they're worth way more than that depending on which mask it is. So that's also important to note. So guys, most of the masks are not going to sell for crazy amounts of caps. I'm only going to talk about the super rare ones here today. So for any normal FASNACht mask that I'm not going to mention, you can probably sell anywhere between 500 caps to probably about 1500 if I'm being honest. They'll probably sell. I've even posted them as high as 2500 caps and they've sold. Now, let me add this statement in there, and I'm going to make this very clear. Let me add this statement. These are prices based off of what I do in the game. So these are prices that I price my mask out, and they're to be taken with a grain of salt, because obviously if somebody is able to sell it for 8,000 caps, I didn't do that. So just know that the prices I am telling you that I sell my mask for are just strictly what I sell the mask for myself. So keep that in mind. This is just my opinion. I could be completely undershooting or overshooting the mask prices. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm making that very clear. This is just a disclaimer for you. Alright, cool. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump into it. Anyways, so most of the rare masks are going to be alright, so first off, the rare mask. So let's talk about the Brahman, the Buffoon, the Crazy Guy, the Deathclaw, the Demon, the Fiend, the Hag, the Loon, I believe the Raven, the Winterman, and I said Winterman, Father Winter, and then of course the Father Winter Power Armor helmet. So obviously the Power Armor helmet is untradeable, so that automatically is going to be rolled off the list. When it comes to the other ones mentioned, I have sold a Brahman Mask for about 6,500 caps in the past. Now, I had 3 of them in my store and they didn't sell. I dropped them down to 4,000 caps. They all sold within a day. So maybe 6,500 caps where I sold the first one is where to go. Now, this is based off of, this was before this FASNACht event of this year started. I got these Brahman masks from prior FASNACHs, so I've been sitting on them for a while, and I lowered the price because I knew we were getting a new mask and I kind of wanted the space so I could sell the new ones. I was able to get up to 6,500 for it, but it took, like, that one sold pretty quickly, and the rest of them I sat on for quite a while until I dropped them down to what I did, and then they sold pretty quickly. So take that with a grain of salt. That's about what I would sell the other mask in that category for. Me personally, you could probably get more on the Fallout market on Reddit. If I'm being completely honest, someone will probably trade with you for those masks. I know the Crazy Guy, the Deathclaw, I want to say the Crazy Guy, the Deathclaw, I want to say it's the Loon or the Demon is like super rare. Like you rarely see them. I know the Raven's up there too. So like those masks you can get way more than that for. You could probably put them up on the Fallout 76 market subreddit, and you'll probably be able to get a pretty good offer on them. Just make sure you only trade with people who have obviously have a background of trading on the subreddit, so you don't get burned. I don't recommend doing a hey, you drop first or anything like that. No, if you're selling the mask, you should make sure that everything, like, you should use the trade-in system and make sure you got what you asked for before you drop it. That's just my suggestion. Let's talk about the glowing mask. So guys, the glowing mask, and I had a lot of people come into the stream the other day. First off, thank you everybody who came into the glowing screen, or came into my stream, and I want to give a special shout out to Andy. Andy on my stream the other day actually gave me a glowing mask, so I told him I was gonna give him a shout out here in the channel. So shout out Andy. He does have a little YouTube channel going too. I'm gonna put his link in the description. Go check him out. Super appreciate that my guy dropped a glowing mask for me. Super appreciative of it. It's pretty sick. I got it for 15k caps and a shout out, so that's amazing trade. I just want to say thank you, and I just truly appreciate it. With that out of the way though, let's roll into the glowing mask. Alright guys, so the glowing mask, as you probably already know, are extremely rare. The glowing mask, they have the same drop rarity as like the Deathclaw mask and the Winter Man and the Crazy Guy, but the glowing aspect of it makes it rare. People love the glowing mask. With that being said, I know a lot of people don't get the FASNACht hype and stuff like that. I completely understand as well. These masks could go for more than 40k caps. So I want to make that very clear with you guys. These masks might go for more than max caps. You could get some good trades for these, so be very careful when it comes to moving on from these glowing masks. I know at the end of the day it's like just a cosmetic item, and it's not really anything that changes gameplay or affects your character, but when I say people love these masks, and they will do anything to obtain one of these. So this is my PSA, because I have seen a lot of low levels with some glowing FASNACht mask, and I've seen a few of them trade them for things like a 50 caliber machine gun. Just be very careful with what you trade for your glowing mask with. Obviously they are extremely valuable, so do some research guys. I recommend going onto the Fallout 76 market just to see what some people are getting for their glowing mask, because as I said, it's quite a bit of stuff. Like, it's a very popular item that people want. So before you just decide that I'm gonna put this in my vendor for 15,000 caps, do not do that. I don't recommend doing that. You're gonna notice it gonna start really fast. If you want to do that, hey, again, I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game. I'm just letting you know that it's not a good idea. You could get way more than 40,000 caps. But again, this is Vlad's PSA. I am not telling you how to play the game. You play the game the way you would like to. But that's just, I wanted to make that clear, because again, with a lot of the low levels I've seen saying they got like 2 or 3 glowing masks, don't know if they're actually being truthful or not. I've seen a few of them wearing them, so I believe it. I have no reason not to believe anybody. But yeah, a lot of people have been saying they've been getting these glowing masks, and I just want to let you guys know they are extremely valuable, and they go for more than max caps. So do your research on that. Same with those rare ones that I mentioned earlier. Like, especially like the Deathclaw one. I know like 2 or 3 people actively looking for those masks. Like, actively like messaging players offering trades for those masks. So like, they're that popular. So just do some research guys before you decide if you're gonna sell it in your vendor or not. I don't recommend selling these rare ones in your vendor. I recommend putting it on a display in your camp or something to where other players can see it. If you have the mannequin, there's actually a mask display that you can put on the wall. You can put them in display cases and just multiple ways to display these masks. If you do display them, you can put the letters or a chalkboard up letting people know to message you for trades. You will receive trades that way. Be very, very cautious when trading that way with players. Again, you don't want to get burned on a trade. I'm not trying to convince you to trade online, because I don't want you to get burned on a trade. I recommend using the Fallout 76 Reddit, the market one, that has some people who have credibility trade in the past, so you don't get burned. Just be very careful, guys. I would hate to see anybody lose an Evelyn mask. But guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I just really want to talk about this. I've been asked about this a lot. I'll have a video coming to you guys really soon talking about the value of the plans for this event and events prior. That should be the next video up shortly. Members, for all my members out there, I want to give you guys a shout out. I have a members video coming in the next day or so. I've just been very busy. It's coming. And just to entice some other people too, I'm actually going to give you a detailed breakdown of my camp and why I have everything where it is. So kind of like a behind the scenes of like why I made the decisions I did with my camps and the decorating scheme of it. So that's pretty cool. If that's something that interests you, I suggest becoming a member. That's completely up to you. Not trying to beg or anything like that. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. You guys have been absolutely amazing as of late, and I can't fathom how thankful I am for everybody who watches my videos and subscribes to the channel. Thank you. Guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I hope this video provided you with some information about not selling these masks for undervalue. Again, the normal mask and stuff like that I didn't really mention in this video, you could probably sell anywhere between 500 to 1500 caps. I've seen them sell as much as 3000, especially when FASNACht goes away. The longer you hang on to any of the masks, the more value they're gonna have. So keep that in mind when it comes to selling these masks. If you're like me, you're going to want to keep one of everything to collect anyways, because why not? That's fun, right? Alright guys, and as always, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.